What's up, team? Today is Thursday. We on a dash. We started dash a little bit late.
Turn left onto Farm
It's
to Market
before
Road,
6:30. So we're gonna see about getting 4 orders in before 8:30.
Turn left onto Farm to Market Road,
Do you think we can do
West.
it? Do you think we can do it? Let me know. So, but what we're going to do also is we're gonna accept 3 straight orders in a row. And I might turn on Uber Eats after I get the first DoorDash order. We'll see. But I don't even really know if I want to fool with Uber Eats until the weekend. So, thank you for riding along with me. And if you're new, thank you as well for being here. We got some new subscribers, and I am really happy about that. Really excited to know that people do enjoy what I am doing, the content that I'm putting out, and giving you real life dashing. So let's see what the first order is that we get, and we will be back. We gotta accept 3 in a row. Well, let me think. We did the last one. We declined 1, and then we accepted 2. So yeah, we gotta do 3 straight orders. Let's see what we get, and I'll be back. I feel like that part in that Mariah Carey song where she say, I was stupid, I was foolish, I was lying to myself. Because that first order that came through, baby, was 22 miles. And it was not worth the pay that, even though it was a double digit $16. Oh no, I lied to myself when I said I was accepting the next 3 orders back to back. I was not going to do that one. And I don't even know why somebody would order that from so far away. And somebody going to take it. But it ain't me. So the next order that we got, that we're taking, that we are taking, is $9.50 going 5 miles. Now I could do that. I could definitely do that. And we pulling up at BJ's Brewery right now. BJ's Brew House, which is one of my favorite restaurants I don't go to enough. I love their menu. Our BJ's has like so many different, I don't even know how they keep so many items on their menu. And then I like that they have a vegan section on their menu. They have almost like a keto carb conscious section on their menu. And everything is really good here. I don't come here enough. But I'm going to go in here, mark myself as arrived. All right. Let's go. I'll be back when we get the order. Having to pull over because DoorDash gave us bad directions. So we're going to put this in a different navigation. What was it? 1, 4, this one says I'm just a few minutes away, and it is telling me to turn around. It's telling me to do the same thing. Okay, so we are probably going to call this customer in a minute. We were using the in-app navigation, so we're going to use Waze instead. And it's trying to take me to I don't know, it's like I don't want to say a water treatment, something back there in this neighborhood. And there's a driveway back there, and it's kind of trying to take me back there. But that's not, there's no houses right there. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try to get this dropped off. I'll be back. Okay. We got it dropped off. And it was in this cul-de-sac where I turned in the light, at the light, but navigation didn't want me to turn there. So I did call the customer, and she, told me it's the first left after I turned into the cul-de-sac. And the map was still telling me I wasn't in the right area. But anywho, that order just pretty much, I guess, that order pretty much just turned into a high priority order because she just added a $5 tip on top of the tip that she already put on there. So communication is key sometimes, because I'm like, that's probably why she did that, because she probably has that experience, or she probably has that issue a lot of times when she orders. And I don't know, sometimes people don't have common sense. Common sense ain't common sometimes, and maybe people just don't, it's like I can't find the place, or whatever. So I called her, and we got it figured out. So now that we are getting into the part of the zone that I like, I think I might just go ahead and turn on Uber Eats just for the heck of it. Let's see what we get. All right, that didn't take long, but we took this order from DoorDash, but technically Uber Eats came through first, and that order wasn't that good. So, now we're getting an add-on, an additional $3 for 0.8 miles. Well, DoorDash came through with a better order for Cava, $14.50. Not a lot of miles, but it wasn't high priority, and now we just got an add-on, and we're not that far from Cava. So let's go get this picked up. Hi. I rang the doorbell because it's wet out here and I want your bag getting sour. Have a good one. You too. Thank you. Okay, so we got that dropped off, and technically that was 3 orders.
Turn left onto Louetta Road.
And one more, and I think I'm gonna be done. Now, we do have Uber Eats on it. Uber Eats is sending me horrible orders that I'm just looking at these orders like. So I think I got one and I didn't really realize that it was a new one. I thought it was the same bad one from before, $5.77 going way more, double the miles, I think. But we are in one part of this zone that I've gotten really good orders from. So let's see if we can grab one good order while we're over here in this area. Y'all see that? Not DoorDash. Uber Eats was first, but not Uber Eats and DoorDash sending me to the same restaurant. For both of them are not paying good. One is the Uber Eats order was very upside down, and the DoorDash order was borderline. If the mileage had been closer for the Uber Eats order, I probably would have tried to take them both and do them both. But no. So let's go ahead. Remember I said I hadn't learned my lesson? Well, I got it now. You don't have to tell me once. No, you don't have to tell me twice. So we're gonna go ahead and pause this dash because I don't know if I got another one in me after this. But
turn left.
It is still daylight out here. So we're gonna pull up at Teriyaki Madness and we're gonna pause our dash and pick up this order.
Left.
I'm in the wrong restaurant. Hi. So ma'am is only 13 minutes away. And how about, I think she is, she's 13 minutes away, 5.6 miles. But I believe
onto Spring Cypress Road.
that
in 500 feet, turn right onto Grant Road.
I believe that she is taking me in the direction of my home. So that is a good sign. That's a good signal to end this dash after this. And we will have gotten home while it's still daylight, still, enough time to do whatever it is that I want to do around the house. I have been kind of going to bed early this week and loving it. I'm more of a night owl. I have a hard time. I'm more of a person who has like insomnia. Used to really have it bad, but as I get older, I'm finding it easier to go to bed. I still go to bed late, but this week I've been going to bed, getting in the bed before the 10 o'clock news comes on. And I wake up in the morning so refreshed, earlier than my alarm clock is set for, which is like 4 something in the morning. And I can get home tonight and kind of do that. Will I call it early in bed? But I don't know. But I know, my mind, my wheels be turning, so I can do a lot of things still when I get home with this little daylight that I still have left. And let's go ahead and get this dropped off, and thanks for riding with me. Team, that's it. we are wrapping it up, taking it in. We are only 7 minutes away from the home. So I love that I took that order. Where most people will say, ooh, that's almost upside down. No, I made money on the way home. From wherever I was at, I would have had to drive about 20 minutes to get home. And this order was 13 minutes, and I have, instead of 20 minutes to get home, now I only have 7 minutes to get home. And I made money along the way. So, never fault somebody for the orders that they decide to take, because a lot of my dashing is strategic, in the sense that when I start my dash, the orders that I'm getting along the way and the orders that I take while I'm there, my acceptance rate, and orders like this that also take me back home. So today we dashed, let's see what our stats say, 1 hour and 20 minutes. And we made, I'm going to call this $40, $39.50. I'm going to call it $40. And then let's see if our acceptance rate is still at 89, or did it drop down to 88 with that one? Yep, it dropped down to 88. DoorDash is probably not going to let me be that great and actually get to 90, stay at 90, but we have made our goal. And with, the money that I earned just the 3 days this week, I used to only want to earn $100 a week dashing after work. And we only need about $13 more to make $100 tomorrow. We only need $13 to make $100. So we'll exceed that goal, and we will try to apply ourselves to earn, to get out in the DoorDash streets on Saturday and Sunday, or maybe I'll take Saturday off. I said that I wanted to make at over $300 a week some of these weeks, but mental health is also very important, and you also have to prioritize your not just your mental health, but your life, your family. I feel like dashers, gig workers, if you're like me, you probably neglect some things that you could be doing. So I had started on Saturdays. I used to get out early for the breakfast shift, and I haven't done that in a couple of weeks. I use my Saturday to do things around the home, and that's why I still have clean laundry sitting in the basket, because I did laundry and then I still haven't hanged or folded these things, because we kind of can neglect some things that need attention. And I'm gonna go home and enjoy the rest of this daylight. So I thank you for riding along with me, and if you want to see more videos like this, please like and subscribe. You already know the drill, you already know the game, so put me in the game, coach. And I will see you in the next one, which may be a continuation instead of an actual video, a vlog for Thursday. We'll see. Bye. Okay, team, it's Friday. We back at it. We only gonna do a couple of few dashes just to make $100. Get to, we're already at 87, so we only need to get a couple of dashes just to make $100. And we getting a late start. I wanted to get off work and rest for about a half hour and turn on Dash. I usually get started earlier, but it is what it is. And the sun is out here sunning, so we gonna turn this on right now while we still got a good hour or two of daylight. Let's see what we get. Are we gonna get double-digit orders? We like double-digit orders. So the first order is a upside down order, $5-something going 6-something miles, but it's upside down for two reasons that I don't mind. Well, one is because while we had to turn around to go pick up the order, it's 2 miles away. So that leaves 4+ miles to the customer, but this is one of those positioning orders that is taking me more into the zone that I'm going to dash in. So, and we got 3 minutes there to the restaurant, which means that at Little Caesars, it might be ready by the time we get there. We'll find out. Let's see. So this customer is only 9 minutes away, 3.78 miles, getting us more into the dashing zone. I wasn't going that direction in the dashing zone, but I guess I am now. All right, let's ride. Dropped off. They out here chillaxing by the pool. I should be in somebody's pool right now instead of DoorDashing. But we just need one more good one. Let's see if we get it. Well, it's gonna take more than 2 orders to get where we need to go. Taking these little Peasley orders, $4. 3 miles, but and it's turning me around. But I do like that it's only 3 miles, and it's a mile and a little bit under a mile and a half to get to the restaurant. So the location, the drop-off location, is not that far. But I think too, dashing today is the best opportunity, I guess, just to be outside, because tomorrow it is supposed to be a 70% chance of rain, and I'm just gonna play it by ear to see what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna do it. Even though I don't mind being out in the rain, you do have to, around in this area, well, not so much in this area, but just in Houston in general, you have to watch out for flooding in some places and bad drivers in the rain who, are just reckless. So if we decide to stay in because of rain, at least I would have gotten out today. But at the same time, the rain brings out the orders. So let me let's see. Let's go ahead and get the Pizza Hut, and we'll be back. Well, damn. This order is 1.74 miles away, a 4-minute drive, and it's taking me right into my subdivision, right back home. I think that's a sign to turn this app off and quit. It's taking me back home like you don't even need to be out here. So I'm not gonna take the hint. But what I will do is turn on Uber Eats, since we're not gonna make it out of the neighborhood clearly, so tonight. So let's get this dropped off and turn on Uber Eats and see what happens. I'll be back. Well, that was a hand to me. And right before I pulled up here, I got 2 bad orders. One for DoorDash, $3 and 3 miles. And then $8 for 8-point-something miles picking up at Chimac, and I'm not even in my zone. But now I'm getting another order. I think I'm going to take this one. $12, 8.7 miles. And it might be, I don't know. I can't tell if it's going to if it's the same order but paying more now. So I'm going to accept it. And this is going to be it. Oh, oops, I didn't know I was still recording, but I declined the first order that DoorDash gave me as soon as I completed this one, because it was more than 7 miles. Now, here I am taking, I think it's the same order, but now they paying me $12 instead of $8. So, at least we hit go. And for the week. And we're gonna pause DoorDash because we learned our lesson. We don't want no more after this. We don't want to see you again, DoorDash, until tomorrow. Maybe, probably, I don't know. But let's get this picked up, and then I'll be back. Okay, 8.6 miles, or whatever. It's going to be probably 20 minutes away. 18 minutes. So, this is not the best DoorDash shift, but we made our goal. Because the only thing about this, the thing that makes it not as good, besides it being a low price, those low paying offers, is the distance on this one, and it's taking me outside of the zone. And then I have to drive 18 minutes back home, 7.34 miles. So, all right, let's ride. I think they did. Let me go ring their doorbell. So hilarious. There's an older gentleman who just pulled up with an order going to this house too. It might be that Chimac that I said no to. The one that was really bad. But this one, they tipped me $10 on. So, today, we made a total of $21.50. Let me put my seatbelt on. We actively dashed for 59 minutes and drove 18 miles. No, almost 19 miles. So yeah, not the best at all today. But we are done taking this for tonight. And then for the week, let's see, we made $109. And that's all we wanted to do was get over $100 for the week. So thank you for riding with me. I'll be back in the next video. Have a good day, good weekend, or whatever when you see this video. Bye.